Alright, this is part 2 of this question. So let's briefly go over the things we went over on the first part of this video. Alright, so my custom chapter, they are weaponsmith, armorsmith. After they do their weapons and their armor, they connect with the machine spirit within the weapon and armor, which I like to call the spirit link, which is just a proxy name right now until I come up with something better, or it might stick, who knows. They are chaplain heavy, and their ability, because of the curse founding origins, they have photographic reflexes, like we said. Right, so I know this just sounds like a bunch of bullshit thrown in together, but I promise it all will make sense. It all comes full circle. It all has a purpose. Weapons and armorsmith. All right, so this is like an honor in their home world, wherever they come from. Making weapons and armor, it's seen as a very valuable thing, an honorable thing. It's just a great thing. So of course it transitioned to the chapter of which they recruited from or for. Whenever they make a weapon or an armor, they see themselves as providers of a vessel for a piece of the emperor to inhabit that armor or weapon. I said this before, I think in another video somewhere. And because of that, they have chaplains who praise these machine spirits. They regard it highly. So of course they're going to be, chaplain heavy. All the specialist ranks have chaplains. So whenever they're on the battlefield, there's no shortage of fucking chaplain yelling across the battlefield, "Keep your weapons linked to your souls, brothers," and shit like that. You know what I mean? Chaplains also oversee the spirit link ritual. So that's also a reason why this chaplain heavy. Explain why they're master weapons and armorsmith. They are duelists. Of course, they fight. They copy moves. So obviously they're duelists. Right, so now they forge their weapons. They forge their own armor. They pride themselves in it. They go to war. They're accompanied by a bunch of fucking chaplains of all diversities when it comes to specialty. They went through the spirit link ritual, overseen by a chaplain. So now fully bonded with their weapons and armor, they're fully deployed on the battlefield. Here we go, right? So it makes it easier for them to use their photographic reflexes on the battlefield once their armor and weapons are on the same page as them. It just flows much naturally. And if their processing system doesn't capture a move perfectly, their weapon, the machine spirit, will actually aid them. They're connected to them, so remember that. It will actually aid them and push the sword maybe a little bit more to the left and help them strike that move, countering it perfectly. You know what I mean? That is the importance of going through the spirit link ritual. That is the importance of having a lot of chaplains. They're the ones that keep you mentally focused on having your connection to your weapon and armor. They're the ones yelling litanies across the battlefield. They're the ones inspiring you to keep up that strong connection without losing it. Call them the Red Raiders until I come up with a better name.